Albuquerque YouTubers, this is Tracy from the Public Library of Albuquerque, Bernalillo County. Welcome, welcome. We are here today to do another crafty time at the library. Today we are making yarn dolls. Yay! So, without any further ado, let's get into it. All right, so all you need, yarn of your choice. You can use as many colors as you want. I recommend at least starting with 1 or 2. We're gonna be using pink and white today. Something heavy right here. I decided to go outside and get a rock. You need some scissors, so kiddos, please get your parents' permission as well as supervision. And you need a piece of cardboard. Any piece of cardboard will do. It'll determine how tall your doll is going to be. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we'll start off with these 2 balls of yarn. And we're going to take 1 string from each, put them together. We'll take a piece of cardboard. The string's right here. I'll put my thumb right on it so it holds it in place. I'm going to take the string, wrap it around gently, like that. Don't pull it too tight or your cardboard is going to bend. So we'll wrap it around again. One more time. And again. Starting to pull on it a little bit. And just keep going until your doll is the thickness that you want. So keep in mind what you see in front here is not the actual thickness. It's this plus this. So if you want a really thick doll, you can keep going and going. Or if you want a really thin doll, keep it in mind. So just keep going until you have the thickness you want. Alrighty. And when you have it as thick as you like, maybe a little bit thicker. There. We're going to put those ends right here next to the ones we have right here. We're going to take our scissors, be careful with your hand right there, and cut that off. We're going to gently slide this off. See, I did a little bit tight, so it was hard to get off. But I managed to get that off in 1 loop. I have my hand right there in the loop. You can see the strings on either side. We're going to set this loop down. We're going to deal with that in just a minute. So I'm going to give my doll some hair. And I have a nice purple yarn that looks good. We're going to go ahead and use this the same ways we did for the body. You're going to take your piece of cardboard. Just put this 1 string right here. Gently wrap it around. You're going to try not to pull so tight this time. Keep going until the hair is as thick or as thin as you want it to be. Okay. Again, we'll take our scissors. Watch out for your hand. And cut that off. I'm going to gently slide the yarn off of the cardboard. Set the cardboard aside. And you have this loop again with the strings hanging down. There's the other one right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and cut right there. All right, so this is good if you want really long hair. You can use the hair like this. However, I want mine to be a little shorter, so I'm going to hold this together like that. Oops. Yep, there it is. Okay, I'll take my scissors, cut through that loop on that side. And so now I have nice, thick, shorter hair right there. And so let's go back to the body. I'm going to set the hair aside. I'm going to take a nice long string. Same color as the body. We'll take this loop up at the very top again, same as we did with the hair kind of, but this time we're going to put a knot right at the top. Tie that off and then put in a knot. Okay. So you see there's a knot right up there. There's a whole bunch of strings hanging down right here, but we still have that loop. We're gonna hold that up there, right at where the knot is. Take our scissors and cut right across through these loops that are still here. Same thing as we did with the hair. Don't worry about this long string, we'll take care of that eventually. Okay, so there we have it. And eventually, this will be her face. So what we're gonna do, hold on to this loop right here, and we're going to take the hair, and we are going to put that right through, right here. I'm gonna bring it up like that, try to make it as even as possible. You can cut it even eventually when we're done. You see here? Put that hair right here, lay this down. I'm going to choose a color for a bow. You can use the same color as the hair, it's up to you. I'm going to use orange right here. So, let's see here. Take this string, wrap it around, tie it off. Maybe even put a little bow right here for her hair. You can straighten it out however you like. Okay, so I'm gonna scooch this around to this side because this is where her face is gonna be. You see that? Okay, so we're gonna trim the ends of that bow so it doesn't get in the way. Throw out the scraps, and then we're going to tie off her head so that you can see. There we go. We'll put her face down with the bow facing down, move the hair up, move this guy aside, take another long string. We're going to put it right underneath where the hair goes. Here, knot it. Nice good knot so it doesn't go anywhere. And there you go. She has her head. Yay! So all she needs now are her arms. So we're going to go ahead and take a little piece right here on one side, and then take another piece about the same width on the other side. Take a little more on this side. There you go. So I don't know if you can see that. Here we go. We'll set her down on the table. And this is where the rock comes in handy. So we're gonna go ahead and put this right here on one hand. She doesn't mind. It holds her in place while you braid her arm. You can get fancy with your braids if you're like that, but I'm not very fancy with my braids. I guess that comes with practice. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this and braid like that. You don't have to be fancy if you don't want to, or you can be as fancy as you want to. It's your choice. So this is an awfully long arm. So what I might do is when I tie it off, maybe I'll pick right here. You can make her as long-armed as you want. It's your choice. All right, tie that maybe right there. I'm gonna put a knot in it so that it holds. There we go. Don't worry about how long that is. We'll take care of that in just a minute. Move my rock. Take her and set her aside with this side facing me. Put the rock on the other side. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. So these dollies have been around for a very long time. They're very popular in colonial America. It's also very popular as a Girl Scout or Brownies craft. So you may have seen these at some point or another, but yeah, they're very, very old craft. Still really popular though. So what we'll do, I'm holding up the arms together to see where I tied it off. We're gonna tie this off right about at this spot. Make sure that she has equal length arms, or as equal as she can get. All right, tie that right there. Put another knot, and there she is. Oh my goodness, though, she does have some interesting hands. So we're gonna go ahead and trim those up. If you're gonna trim them though, make sure that you don't cut beyond this knot or it's gonna come undone. We're gonna go right here on this side, however long you want it to be. There you go. And we'll do the same with the other side. And there she goes. Yay! So she needs a torso now. So we're gonna take another string and tie it right here so she looks like she has a torso. I'm gonna go ahead and put her face down again, move her hair up. Take another long string. Put this in here. Tie it up. Put another knot in it so it stays. And those long strings now become the rest of her body so you don't see where they went. Okay, and if there's these little pieces sticking out, that's okay. You can just gently tug them into place. Now you can leave it like this, and she has, I guess, a dress or something. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give her some hips. Put it right there. And put her face down right here. Another long string. Tie this off, just below. Put another knot in it so it stays. And again, those strings disappear into the body back here. And there she goes. She has hips, but we're going to go ahead and give her legs. You don't have to give her legs. You can give her legs if you want to. All right, so we'll divide it like we did with the arms. Do it in 2, unless you want to make a monster, in which case we're going to do 3 or 4. Put it like that. Put her down. Okay, so she needs another thing to hold on to, so we're going to put our rock right there on her leg. Again, she doesn't mind. We're going to divide this out like we're going to braid again, because we are. There we go. Okay, take another string, place it right here where the foot should go. Tie it up nice, put a knot in it so it doesn't go anywhere. Don't worry if it's long. Okay, so we have the other side. We'll put the rock right here. Hopefully you can see. This part, start braiding once more. Lots of braiding. Okay, so we're gonna see where I tied it off before. Don't worry if it's not perfect, that'll come with practice. Even if it's not perfect, that's fine too. Tie that up, put another knot in it. There you go. So she has legs, but boy, does she have some interesting feet. We're gonna go ahead and trim those up. I'll put my rock aside, we don't need it anymore. I don't know if you can see that. I'll go ahead and trim that up just like I did with the hands. Trim the other side. See, all those long strings are now going away. Clean up my station. There we go. And there we go. We have your very own yarn doll. You can make these as gifts, give them to your friends. play with them yourself, make a whole bunch of them. I bet you can't stop with just one. So that concludes this edition of Crafty Time with the Public Library of Albuquerque, Bernalillo County. Again, my name is Tracy, and please visit our YouTube channel. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.